Hey Scorpio, it's Rose from Sacred Waters Tarot, here to bring you your timeless reading for the month of February 2025 for Scorpio Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, Stelliums, and of course my cross watchers. Cross watchers, you know the drill around here, especially if you are subscribed to my channel. You can find out a lot of information about Scorpio, about your person, especially if there's limited communication, no communication at all, or ghosting going on between you and Scorpio. Just keep in mind, guys, this is a general reading, so not everything I say will apply to all of you. Only take what resonates and leave the rest for somebody else and go on about the reading. With that being said, if this video has found you, welcome to my channel. Please consider subscribing. Please like, please share with a loved one. Comment below, guys. I'd love to hear from you. Let me know how this resonates with you and your situation. And if you do not want to comment, I totally understand. Consider leaving me your favorite emoji. Guys, in the description box, definitely check it out. Get to know your other placements, your moon, your rising, your Venus. There'll be messages there for you. Okay, if you're born on the cusp of two signs, messages there for you. And if you have 3 or more planets in the same sign, which is a stellium, which is pretty common, listen to those videos too. Listen to all the videos that I post 4 to 5 days a week on this channel for all of your strong placements. Crosswatcher, same thing for you and your person. Swap it up, flip it, and reverse it. Guys, in the comment section, I'll pin to the top a link to my Groupon campaign. You can book a reading with me straight through the app, and I would love to read for you. I also have my email address below. You can email me for a 45-minute in-depth reading, and I would love to hear from you and read for you. Yeah, and that's what's going on. So it's the 21st of February, guys. Know that whenever this video finds you, it's the right time for you to receive these messages, as time is fluid and my videos are timeless, okay? It might have already happened already, but still, it's the right time for you to receive these messages, whether it's a month from now, 3 months from now, 6 months from now, you understand. All right, my Scorpions. Let's see what's going on in Scorpio land. My beautiful little Scorpio water babies. Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, Stelliums, and Crosswatcher Spirit. What are the messages for my Scorpios? Scorpio, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, Stelliums, and Crosswatchers. What are the messages? Okay, let's see what's going on. So in the recent past regarding your energy, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn energy, doesn't have to be. I see that you've been working very hard on something that you're very good at doing, okay, whether it's your passion or not, whether it's just your 9 to 5. It looks like you create something, maybe you're a content creator, maybe you're a YouTuber, a blogger, maybe you're none of those things. Maybe you work for a big company. It looks like whatever you do, you're burning the midnight oil because it's like seamless to you. You're very good at what you're doing, and it's creating a nice income for yourself. This could also be a side hustle. Maybe you're a weekend warrior and you work all weekend on your side hustle. Nothing wrong with that. Maybe during a few nights during the week, whatever this is, you're working. It can be working towards a relationship, something like that. But you are very invested in this. You are strongly invested in this. There's a recent past. Let's see what's going on in the current energy. 8 of Wands in the reverse. Wow. So somebody cut off communication, whether it's you or somebody else or both. Ghosting going on, which is very common. 8 of Wands speaks of no growth. Okay, so it's like a tree that was growing very fast, very quickly, and all of a sudden, boom, it stopped growing. It stopped growing for whatever reason. This can be a relationship. This could be a situation, a relationship where the passion has gone out, and you were working hard on trying to start this relationship going. For whatever reason, I don't know why this was so hard for you to start, because it looks like it's something that you invested your time and energy in, and you were enjoying being with this other person or whatever this is. And now it's like, hello, where are you? What happened? What happened to the passion? What happened to the communication? What happened to the understanding each other? What happened to the growth? What happened? Maybe you got ghosted. Maybe you ghosted somebody and now you're trying to get them to unblock you or something like that. Crosswatcher, maybe you understand this. Maybe you're Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. Maybe you're Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. Doesn't have to be. Let's see what's going on in the future. Knight of Swords, a message coming through. There's definitely a message coming through. Aquarius, Libra, Gemini, doesn't have to be. There is a message coming through. So somebody is going to lift the blockage, or someone is going to start the communication, because right now there's no communication. It's quiet. But for whatever reason, I feel like you were working really hard on this. So it must have, maybe this is something that you knew would be difficult for whatever reason. Okay. Now it looks like there is nothing going on. Okay, 2 8s here. You might be I've been seeing 888 like crazy, guys, just side note. Okay, so maybe some of you see 888. Maybe you're involved with a Leo. Maybe you have the infinity symbol, a tattoo somewhere, or you wear it on your person. But there's communication coming through in the future, and it looks like it's the truth. So something went down. But I just want to know why you were working so hard on it. Maybe you knew it would be difficult with this person. Maybe it's the second time around. Queen of Cups in the reverse. There's your energy, Scorpio. Um, it can be you, this energy. Okay, Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces, or it can be the other person. Right now it's gender fluid at this point, but I do have two people here. So maybe, Scorpio, you were blocked. Maybe you were blocked and you, oh, sorry, my microphone. You were blocked, Scorpio. So this person ghosted you for whatever reason. And maybe you've been, trying to find out why. And you're very drained now. You're upset and you're confused. And you're like, why was I blocked? What did I do wrong? Why did I get ghosted just out of nowhere? I was working so hard and, trying to put so much effort into this relationship. Why did they ghost me? Why did they disappear? Why did they stop communicating with me? Why aren't they answering my texts, my phone calls, my emails, whatever? What's going on? Well, you're about to get the information. Okay. But I want to know, Spirit, why was it so hard? Like, what was the because it looks like you spent a lot of time working on this relationship just from the start. So maybe this is a relationship that you were in for a long time ago in the past, and then you reunited with this person, and for whatever reason you knew that it would be difficult, but you were putting in the work, and all of a sudden, boom, you got ghosted, Scorpio. Let's see, because you look like you're depressed here. Okay, you look like you're upset. You don't know what happened. Let's see what's going on here. The Star, Aquarius energy. This person can be an Aquarius, or they have Aquarius strongly in their chart. Scorpio, you could have Aquarius somewhere in your chart, or you could be like a healer, or someone who's famous, or someone who's infamous. When I mean like local celebrity. Maybe you have a YouTube channel. Maybe you have a lot of followers on your TikTok, on your socials, whatever. And that might have been the problem. You were giving a lot of time to your craft, to your to your business, to where you're seen and heard and admired and adored, right? And you have this beautiful light energy about you. Maybe you're someone who's very has a very exotic, unique look to them, okay? And you're all about love and light, and maybe you have this ethereal vibe to you, and that was the problem in the relationship, that you would get a lot of attention, and maybe whatever you do, it causes it. Maybe you go to work every day and you have to dress a certain way and look a certain way, and you're very attractive, you're alluring to a lot of people, and maybe your person felt very insecure about it, and that was the problem, and they ghosted you because they felt insecure. you know but it looks like now that you're feeling bad because this person is not in your life anymore. This person is not speaking to you anymore. Okay. And I feel like maybe they couldn't handle your energy. Your vibe was too much for them. It can be, but you really look like you were gonna. I feel this is a relationship that was in the past, and now it's back again, and now it's off again. This could be on and off, on and off, on and off. It could be a karmic relationship, can be a twin flame, can be a soulmate. It's be different for all of you. Let's see what's going on now. Oh my gosh. Blocked, 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 and double blocked. Canceled, cleared, deleted, blocked. This is for now though, Scorpio, because guess what? You're getting a message coming through of the truth of what happened, of why this person stopped speaking to you, why this person stopped communicating with you. Things were going smoothly, things were going great, you were putting in a lot of effort, and this person all of a sudden they dipped out on you. They dipped. Like completely ghosted you. Let's see why. The Chariot reversed. Oh my goodness. Scorpio, I'm so sorry because it looks like this person, you were going to marry them and they left you at the altar. That will be for some of you. For some of you, maybe you found out something And you canceled the wedding, Scorpio. You're like, I'm not going to marry somebody who does A, B, C, and D, whatever this person did. But it looks like you were really, you know what? This looks like you were all ready to get married, to looking good, smelling good, feeling good, getting a lot of attention, and your person couldn't handle it. Your person could be a Cancer. They could have Cancer strongly in their chart. You could have Cancer strongly in your chart, and Aquarius, doesn't have to be, okay? But this person, either you or they, called off the wedding, or maybe it was mutual. And now you're like, but why am I ghosted? Why don't I know why? Like, you're not telling me why. You're not even letting me speak to you. You just blocked me all of a sudden. You completely blocked me. I'm completely ghosted. I have no way of communicating with you. You won't answer your phone. I don't want to show up at your home. You don't want to do anything crazy, Scorpio, but it looks like, you're all in your head, trapped in your head, like, what did I do? What did I do wrong? All my effort, my dedication was going towards this goal of getting married and having a beautiful future together, and having, or this could be where there's someone you just, all of a sudden, maybe you were already married. For some of you were already married, and you got hit with papers, you know this person all of a sudden just left, split, took off in the middle of the night, and you were just served. Okay, so let's see why here. Oh my God, yeah. Divorce. The High Priest in reverse and the Chariot reverse. You can't make this up. This was definitely a marriage that either never took place, or as soon as it took place, it was over. Okay, that's it, done. But I'm getting like a feeling of, like, for a female, having your dress, having your bridesmaids, having the venue, having your family, your children, if you have children, and then a no-show by the groom. For those of you who were left high and dry by a female or same-sex male, same thing, had tuxedo, had your groomsmen, already had your bachelor party, everything, date set, whatever, boom, no show. That's it. Ghosted. Done. Or maybe after the wedding, something happened. Came back from the honeymoon, all of a sudden your person's gone. It's done. It's over. And you're getting an annulment for some people if you're married in a certain religion, or you're speaking to the person who married you about what happened. You're trying to be counseled by someone who is trying to help you figure out why you're no longer married to this person, or why you're not getting married to this person anymore. It happens. Maybe your person felt that you were too much about yourself, and you really weren't being. You were just excited to get married and spend the rest of your life with this person, have children, or bring more children into the marriage or relationship, whatever it is. And you didn't even have the honey, like, it didn't, maybe the honeymoon was going to be in a few months from now, and you didn't go, and your person's gone. You guys are no longer together. This is crazy, Scorpio. Ace of Cups. There's still love there. There's still love. Your person still loves you. You still love this person. So what happened? What happened, Scorpio? What happened? Let me see here. King of Swords reversed, third party energy. Or it could be your person. Like I said, your person could be an Aquarius, Libra, or Gemini, but I'm getting Aquarius. And they were lying to you the entire time. And they left you. Something else was going on in their life that you didn't know about, because you were all excited about becoming Mr. or Mrs. and Mr. and Mrs. or Mr. and Mr. or Mrs. and Mrs. And it didn't happen. Spirit, give me some more information here. The High Priest in reverse. Nine of Swords in reversed. for whatever reason, it's like almost like Nine of Swords reverse speaks of, getting sleep again, not having nightmares anymore, relieving yourself of something that you've been holding up, something that that creeps up on you when you're trying to go to sleep or while you're sleeping, you know. So it could have been where your person had to tell you, confess something to you, um, about really who they are. Like they were wearing a mask. Maybe they were not who they said they were. Maybe they were entertaining a third party, and now they're kind of like, and you're finding out about it soon. You're gonna find, but you, I have a feeling the message is gonna be, hey, look, I'm still in love with you. I made a mistake. I need to get this off my chest so I can move forward. I'm sorry about what happened, but I did that. That's the message that's coming through for me. Strong sign of Cancer, strong sign of Aquarius. Taurus could be a Taurus. I'm getting Aquarius, I'm getting Cancer, and I'm getting Taurus. Okay? Doesn't have to be, but those are the main messages that I'm getting. Now, I do have a masculine energy here. The High Priest is a masculine energy. The Chariot is gender fluid. Um, the Star is somewhat more of a female energy here. So it could be either way. It could be same-sex marriage, can be a traditional marriage, can be something, but it looks like somebody was not really who they say they were, Scorpio. Your person was a false person. They had like a separate life besides you. And you were so focused on, what you do for a living and getting ready for this occasion, and all the other stuff that you have to do. It can be quite cumbersome. That you weren't aware that this was all going on. It hit you like a wrecking ball. And now this person's saying, I need to get that off my chest. I'm still in love with you. Do you still love me? But I don't know if you're willing to accept that as an apology. Let's see, in what capacity does this person want Scorpio back? Oh, wow. I think this person is married to somebody else now. And now they're going through problems. They're going through troubles now. And they're not happy because they realize that they loved you. So this is crazy. Okay. Scorpio, this is the main theme of what's going on. You were most likely engaged to this person, ready to walk down that aisle. All of a sudden, you guys broke up, blocked, stopped communication, everything done. This person married somebody else, and then they realized, maybe they went to counseling, maybe they spoke to a person who is in their church or their temple or place of worship or something else, a boss, a mentor, something, and they told them, listen, I'm not happy. I made the wrong decision. I should have married Scorpio. I should have told Scorpio that I met somebody else in the process or something like that. But Scorpio was too involved with getting everything ready, and I couldn't bear to tell them. So I just dipped out. I was a coward, and I just split. Or it could be any of those scenarios. Maybe you found out and you split, but the wedding didn't happen. For those of you that the wedding did happen, this person moved on very quickly with somebody else, had a family with somebody else, had a child with somebody else, thought they were in love, and now they're unhappy. And now they want you back. They want your forgiveness. They want your love. So what are you going to do, Scorpio? What are you going to do? Oh my gosh. Whoa. You're moving on, Scorpio. You're like, this is you right here, the death card, Scorpio energy. You're moving on from this. Either you're moving on and forgiving either you're forgiving your person and moving on without them, or you're forgiving your person and moving on and starting over with them. It's going to be different for all of you. Please let me know in the comments, guys, because like I said, this was a wedding that didn't take place, or shortly after the wedding took place, it was over. And your person stepped out and had another family with somebody else. Had a baby on you, or had a baby with somebody else after you split up, but it was right away. It wasn't like a year even before they found somebody else and got them pregnant. Okay? But now they're realizing that they made a big mistake, Scorpio, because there's nobody like you in this world. You are the star in their eyes. They can't stop thinking about you. They can't stop, thinking about what happened. Why did I do that? They don't understand what they did. All I know is that you want to start over. You want to rebirth because all of this puts you through like a nightmare. But I feel like it puts you through like a time where, you start to see things differently now. You start to, when we have like losses and tragedies and like things where we didn't realize what was going on because we're caught up in in our lives and getting ready for what's supposed to happen and the promise that was made and all the stuff that goes along with a marriage, a wedding, and all that stuff, family unit, everything like that, moving houses, all that stuff. We can get caught up in it and not realize that the other person isn't happy or the other person is not who they say they are. you know Now, either you can forgive this person and move on with your life, or you forgive this person and try to mend it. uh, that's going to be different for all of you depending on your situation, but this is definitely a wedding that was left, you were left at the altar, Scorpio, or this is a wedding that happened and then boom, it was over. Okay, so you got to let me in the comments, guys, but I do see a rebirth here for you either way, if you decide to take back your person or not. But they're with somebody else. They're having a relationship with someone else. They're all of a sudden, like, if this hasn't happened yet, well, of course it probably hasn't happened yet where you're going to hear from your person. If you feel, Scorpio, because I know you're intuitive, if you feel like you're going to hear the truth from your person, from your ex, you're going to. They're going to confess to you what happened. They're going to confess that they are in fact remarried, or recommitted to somebody else. They have a child and maybe another one on the way, whatever. Okay, but they're realizing they're in love with you. And here's you, Phoenix rising from the ashes. Maybe that's all you need to move on, or maybe that's what you need to. Maybe that's what you need to forgive. You know, but that's up to you. Temperance here. You're protected no matter what you do. Sagittarius energy here, strong Sagittarius. You could be a Scorpio born on the cusp of Sagittarius and Scorpio, or this could just be that you're highly protected. You're highly protected in the 3D and the 5D, and you've reinvented yourself. This has made you a better person. Maybe you definitely, this is definitely, maybe you're working with angels, maybe you're working with goddesses, maybe you're working with the divine somehow, because you're highly protected and you're capable of anything, really. With the death card here and the temperance, you're capable of moving on from this any way you want to do it. I mean, it's up to you. You're protected whether you forgive your person and move on with them, or whether you forgive your person and move on by yourself. You are protected. Okay, you're transmuting this energy. Let me see why. I'm going to go back and see why. Like, what happened here? Four of Cups. Four of Cups. Not accepting an olive branch, not accepting an offer, a cup of love, being satisfied with the Three of Cups. Not accepting the offer, not paying attention. Scorpio, I think that somebody else had eyes on your person, and for a while they were strategic. Okay, this person might have been, trying to send them messages, trying to go where they knew they would go to work out, or where they go to eat or get coffee, or just their day-to-day routine, wherever they hung out. This person knew where this person was, and your person was ignoring them for a long time. The reason why they were ignoring them is because they were in love with you, Scorpio. But eventually they gave in to that temptation. I need to draw through more cards here. This is crazy. So somebody took your person. Now, I know you're probably saying, a real man or a real woman can't be taken. If there's witchcraft involved, if there's spell work involved, they can be taken, just so you know. So if you're thinking, that there was no witchcraft, no spells involved, I see somebody lurking and watching your person. Three more cards, Spirit, please. You're getting the apology. Your person's realizing that they were wrong. Your person realizes they still love you, that they messed up. They really messed up. But was it actually their fault? Were they manipulated by energy? Was there spell work? Let's see. Maybe that's all you need to know to move on. You're like, I'm good and I'm protected. This taught me a lot about life, about energy, about people, and I just want to move on. Or maybe you're going to say, I understand you're under some type of spell work and you didn't know what you were doing. So let's try to get back on track here. It'll be different for all of you, okay? The Hermit. You could have Virgo somewhere in your chart. You could be a Virgo Sun, Virgo Rising, Scorpio Moon, and you're watching this. The Hermit is definitely a spiritual card. It's gaining knowledge, esoteric knowledge, ancient texts, studying ways of working with energy, praying, reading, researching, going within. So maybe you were doing the work, like maybe you're like, because I definitely saw the star card there. So it's like someone who looks very ethereal, someone who looks very mystical. Now with the Hermit card here, it's someone who is a very mystical. Maybe you are a mystic. Maybe this whole ordeal has brought you into this spiritual realm. So maybe this was like almost like where God allowed it to happen because you had a rebirth that was coming. With the Death card, that's a rebirth. Okay, and that's your energy. And then add Temperance on top of it. So you're divinely guided and protected in this process. So this is very interesting here. Sometimes God will allow things to come through so that we understand our higher purpose. Scorpio, your life has totally changed now. Maybe you did something on the spiritual sense to get your partner to come back and confess, or your ex to come back and confess and tell you exactly what happened because you were left unknown. Maybe you went to a tarot card reader, maybe you went to a few of them, maybe a spiritualist, maybe you found out on your own. Maybe you're getting dreams or whatever. You dove into the occult. You took time out. You researched stuff. You became one with the divine, and you found out somehow. You did your research. You found out that this person was under some type of domination and was taken by a third party, and they went for it. But it's made you more wiser and more open to how the energy really works. Maybe you're keeping it to yourself because a lot of people don't believe in this stuff, but it's true. People do this. People take people away from people all the time. People do baneful magic all the time. People do chaos magic all the time. People do black magic all the time. If you think it's not being done, you already know that's not true. It's being done all the time. I'm not saying in every case, in every scenario, I'm not saying that. But it looks like, Scorpio, this is what we have here. Okay, we have a case of your person was dominated by a third party to leave you high and dry. And they went with them. Okay, but you're in this energy of you're spiritual, you're grounded, you are so protected now, Scorpio. You're so protected. Everything happens for a reason. For whatever reason, Source allowed this to come in so you could live your true, authentic life, okay? And whatever you decide to do, you are protected in that energy. I saw that, okay? The Fool reversed. Aries and Aquarius energy. Yeah, your person messed up. Your person messed up. They had no idea. They tripped up on you. The Fool reversed. They totally were mesmerized by this other situation that they weren't paying attention to. They brushed it off for a while. They brushed it off. They did. But then eventually it got to them. And that's what the Fool reverse is here. Not protected. They could be acting erratic now. They could be trying to come back to you, but they're not making sense what they say. You could tell they're in and out of their energy. They're talking different. They're acting different. Because they've changed. Because they've been through a tremendous ordeal. They broke your heart, and they broke their own heart. They probably broke a lot of families' hearts, and now they're in this situation that they don't know how to get out of. So this is what we have here. The person who did this to them can be an Aries or another Aquarius, or have that strongly in their chart. Okay. If that's the case, it's going to it's going to go right back on that person who did this, because you have no right taking somebody else's person. You have no right breaking up two souls that belong together. Now, if this person is just twin flame or you're just a karmic partner or a soulmate, I don't know. It's be different for all of you. Okay? But I'm getting the energy of a huge mistake, a huge mishap. Okay? And dealing with the consequences of that. Strong Aries, strong Aquarius, strong Virgo. Four of Pentacles. You're standing your ground. You're standing your ground. You need a minute. You need a minute to figure out what you're going to do. But you're definitely grounded and protected in your energy. But I feel like your person is being persistent in telling you how they feel and wanting to keep you on their side for whatever reason. But not, it's kind of like, because of what they did and stuff like that, they don't want, it's like kind of like this is something it's being done in secret. So you're speaking in secret, okay? And you're smart to do that, because with the situation, with what happened, it's, it was a tragedy. It was a tragic ending to something that you didn't have any control over. But you're none the wiser now. So it's going to be. It looks like it's going to take a long time for you to get back on track and to forgive and to move forward and move on. But depending on your certain situation and circumstances, maybe there was no spell work done. Maybe the person just your person got weak and went for a third party and got manipulated that way, and you didn't see it coming. You didn't know. That can happen too. We don't always know that how people really are. This person might have been wearing a mask for a long time. Ace of Wands reverse. I feel like they're telling you that they're not even attracted to their person anymore. They're not intimate with them. They don't want to be intimate with them. There's no growth. They're going nowhere. It's stale. It's stagnant. So I feel like whatever's happened, if the person was taken by a third party, that third party now is being left out. Left out the intimacy. They're not being intimate with them at this point because of what happened. And maybe you're like, well, I'm not going to be intimate with you until you leave that other person and come back with me. But you know what? I'm not going to be intimate with you at all. We're done. We're over. Peace out. Deuces. Move on. So that's what I have for you, Scorpio. Oh my gosh. Please, guys, please comment. Let me know what happened. If there was a spell that was done, spell work being done, or just manipulation, or your person just wasn't who they said they were. Please let me know, guys. But all I have to tell you is that you have become a very powerful person, a very protected person because of this. What doesn't kill you makes you stronger. So whatever you decide, I want you to know that Spirit has your back, because this puts you through a situation where you had to become spiritual. You had to find God within. You had to go to the light, and you chose to go to the light, and you got your answers, and your person's coming back to you, telling what happened. So it's your choice now on how you're going to move forward, either with your person or without, or amicably. I'm wishing you so much love and light, unexpected blessings. Please like, share, subscribe. Bye-bye.